Morning team, how are you? So, got my flask, got some healthy snacks, took my cod liver oil for my joints, moisturised. So today I've got 2 radiators to do and a boiler swap. Now, I've been doing this job 20 years, guys, and preparation is key, planning is key, as well as the delivery. And the reason why I say that is the more you think about the strategy behind your pipework, the routes, the best option, the components, it could save you a fortune in the long run. It could save you an hour on the job a day. It could save you money on materials. And not only that, if you're out quoting for a job, you quote for a couple of rads in the boiler swap and you've got a strategy behind a method of doing it, it could potentially mean you're saving money doing the job and getting the job as well. So, here we go. These non-convector radiators are to be changed for something more efficient with TRVs. Some dreadful workmanship. Chrome radiator valve fitted with the brass nuts left on. Soldering box, my blowtorch in, cleaning wipes, abrasive stuff, jointing compound, solder, bending spoons, all at the ready. PPE, ear protections in. So the old boiler's off, new boiler's on. I fitted it with the wall plate, so same through hole. The next thing I've done, this is what you're always best off doing with pipe work, is putting your clips in place. Because if you put your clips in place, the rest of the day is more like Lego. Here we go. So my clips are in place. Return, cold to cold. So always lay your clips out, and that's why you need to take your time. The clips, because putting the clips in correctly can save you time. Jointing compound for chrome, old pipe work and compression fittings. So I'm working all alone here, one pair of hands, and there's a piece of pipe I'm scared of falling underneath the floorboards, which would create more heartache, waste of time and energy. So what I've done is I've got mole grips. So the mole grips are there, holding the pipe. It's little things like that that can make your day go quicker and easier. Get organised, 22, 15mm end feed and compression, all in compartments. I've got a core drill, high revolutions for drilling out 110mm, 4-inch. Also, you've got to get on heights. I've got my ladders up to point up around my flue, get it sealed, meet the building regs. Always put your pipe work in a line of symmetry. So here, I've got all the clips in a line. Here, all the clips in a line. All joints are soldered neatly, clean. I've wiped them with a cloth when the solder's dry so I don't crack it. I've wiped it with a bit of wire wool to make it shine. There you go, professionalism. And that creates a reputation. Fixed head spanners are always best for tight connections with nuts. So here I've put the spur switch, the electrical isolation supply, next to the boiler. So if you're fault finding or servicing, switch it off. It's safer for everyone, isn't it? It's a spur switch as well, so you can take the fuse out. You always put a 3-amp fuse in a boiler. So if there's any problems, it'll blow the fuse rather than the boiler and the PCB on. So it's all piped up now, tightened, double checked, treble checked. I'm going to fill it with water. I'm going to put some cleaner in here, run it around for an hour or so, then drain it down. Do a hot flush 3 times. So hot flush, get the rads hot, drain it down. Get the rads hot, drain it down. Gets rid of all the flux. And then we'll do a gas rate and flow analyzer. Do a flow analyzer reading, check the carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, and check the air intake isn't contaminated. So it's got a nice colour here. I will have to cement around that. It's going to be screwed in as well, so it's not going to go anywhere. Everything you do has to meet manufacturer's guidelines. And if you meet manufacturer's guidelines, you're going to get a durable job. But not only that, if something goes wrong with it, the manufacturers will come out and honour it. I've descaler there. So basically that's there to break the molecules of the water down. If it's a hard water area, it could add a bit of longevity to the appliance top. It's scaling up. It's usually the plate to plate that scales up. So that's there. We've got a magnet clean. That's down the return, always goes on the return, so if there's any dirt or debris or magnetite coming back into the boiler, that will prevent it. So just open it up, give it a wash. Another tip, professionalism builds trust, increases your reputation and your value as well, doesn't it? So on every combination boiler or sealed system, always advise the customer how to recharge the system, how to repressurise it. Advising that when it gets to below 0.7, it really needs recharging. Always add PTFE going into the pipe. And if you must, put some jointing compound on. Always remove old brass nuts when you're putting a valve on, looks smart and professional. Here, I want to take the old olive off, so I'm going to cut a line with a hacksaw and place a flathead screwdriver in, twist, and then the olive will come off. Always put jointing compound on with the new olive, the new nut. Tighten up with a spanner to protect the chrome surface. Cut that. Lovely job. Remember a TRV, some can be flow sensitive. So TRVs, each number represents room temperature. So 3 is about 20 degrees. The good thing about thermostatic radiator valves, they enable you to turn the radiator on and off without the lock shield leaking. Highly recommend them. Remember, all rads should have one, except a bypass or where the room thermostat is based. So as the job comes to a completion, it's part of the regulations that you inform the homeowner how to use the control and how to use it to the best of the efficiency of the product. This is a wireless one, takes batteries. It's a programmable room thermostat, so this is the programmer and is the room thermostat. Finish flushing the cleanser out. Now we're going to balance the system. Check the radiators are hot at the top and at the bottom. Now we're going to bleed, having some tissue at hand. Next up, gas tightness test. We're going to do a let by, stabilisation, and a 2-minute tightness test. And after that, we're going to do a gas rate, check how much gas the appliance is burning, and then a flow analyzer. Check the products of combustion, the gas ratios are all good. Put some LDF, leak detection fluid, on all the final joints and all the test nipples. Check the working pressure. Job's a good one.